Hey y'all, welcome back. It is season 2. We are starting things off with a bang. I brought in my friend, Jory.
Hey everyone.
Jory, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you with decorating cookies with royal icing?
I'd say I'm a solid 0, Ivy.
Perfect. I promise by the end of this, we're gonna have you at least an 8.
No way.
Yes way.
We'll see.
Let's get to decorating. All right, Jory.
Oh gosh.
First things first, how confident are you on rolling?
0 confidence.
Oh,
Ivy.
you're
no
0
confidence.
the whole time. It's fine. Look, this is some basic sugar cookie dough.
You just plop it right on the counter like that?
Plop it right there.
I love it.
The most important thing whenever you're rolling out your dough, Jory, is to make sure that your surface is really well floured.
So the more flour, the better.
The more flour, the better in this case.
I like this. It's kind of like playing with Play-Doh when you were a kid.
I know, and it's like edible Play-Doh.
How does that look?
That's perfect. Okay,
Yay.
good job.
Good
Y'all,
start.
look at hers. It's so good. We're going to flour the rolling pins.
Oh, okay.
And then, okay, so this is what we call walk the dough. So it's like walk it out, but not. So you're just gonna lightly press and then turn your dough. This is about to be really scientific. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so whenever you really work with flour, the more that you like mix it, it makes gluten form, which makes the cookies tough. And
Which
so
we don't want.
Right. Now we're gonna lightly roll it.
Okay.
But the secret is to keep turning your dough. This just helps keep your dough in a circle. For cookie decorating, it's not like super important, but this is just for like general dough rolling out.
You can definitely tell who's the pro here. Mine's definitely not a circle, but that's okay.
It looks great. So you see how thick mine is? I wanna say this is like 1/8 of an inch. Okay, we're good.
Cool.
All right, cookie cutter time. We are celebrating Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, y'all, is just about love in general and celebrating all the people that you have in your life. Jory's one of my dear friends, so we are making Valentine's, Galentine's heart-shaped cookies. So just pick your favorite cutter and go for it.
Okay.
So one thing that I like to do whenever I'm decorating cookies, if I have a really intricate design that I might want to pipe in the middle of my cookie, I like to take another cookie cutter to use as a stamp inside. So for like this heart shape, I'm gonna cut the cookie using this, but then I'm gonna lightly press the dough using this one to make just like a little indentation, but not enough to press all the way through. This is like a heart with rainbows coming out of it.
Oh, cute. I want to steal that one after you're done.
All right, here you go.
Thank you.
Switch with you. How do you feel like you're doing, Jory?
I feel like I'm getting it. We had a slow start with the shape of my circle here, but I feel like this part I'm mastering.
While Jory's finishing up, I'm going to get my cookies started on the baking sheet. And I'm gonna place these about 1.5 to 2 inches apart.
All right, I think I have finished mine up too, if you want to start plopping mine over there.
They look great.
Thank you, I know you're being nice.
No, they really do.
Okay.
Look, they look just like mine. All right, it's time to get them in the oven.
Let's do it.
Okay. Our cookies are cool, they're out of the oven. We're gonna go ahead with the colors.
Cool. Maybe 2 drops?
Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay.
You wanna start off with a thicker consistency icing. Whenever you outline your cookie, you wanna have a very distinct outline. I really like that color.
Yeah, this is pretty.
Let's get this stuff in bags and then we will
In
start.
bags?
Yeah, so we have to pipe our icing on our cookies and not spread it.
Okay.
It just makes it so much prettier in the end. You don't wanna go too big at first.
I'm gonna let you do mine.
All right,
too.
yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, first things first, you have to outline your cookie. So
I'm gonna watch you first.
Okay, yeah. I like to steady my hand, put it in my dominant hand like you're writing it. Hold the bag up at the top of it.
Okay.
Yeah, squeeze as much of your icing. Yeah, there you go. You want it to be stiff, okay. And then squeeze it out. So I snipped this too small. I can already tell none of it's coming out. So I'm gonna go just a tiny bit more.
Now, does it matter where on the cookie I start?
You want to go on just the outer edge of the
Okay.
cookie. If your hand is shaking and you're having to squeeze really hard, just snip it a small bit larger and you should fix that problem.
This is what I've got so far. Not great.
It's great, it looks wonderful.
Ooh, I'm off to a good start here. Ivy, you better be careful. I'm gonna be taking your job
I
soon.
know, look, you're doing better than me on this one. Mine's messed up.
I'm totally kidding. Hey, that one's pretty good.
That's better than some of mine. Look at it, you did good.
Took me a few cookies, but I think I'm getting there. It's definitely a little harder than I thought it was gonna be, but I feel like I've moved from a 0 to about a 5, so we're on our way up.
Okay, that's good.
This is like a coral.
Coral is the 2019 Pantone color of the year.
I did not know that.
Living coral.
I feel like coral is such a southern color.
So is there a reason that you try to get it a little bit further away from the edge?
See how the cookies are kind of like tapered down, like they're not completely flat on the edges? This is just to give you an extra little safety buffer.
I'm gonna do it white because I haven't done any white yet.
I'm gonna drink my wine while you finish that one up.
Perfect. I know teaching me cannot be easy.
Oh, you've been a great student so far.
Oh, thank you.
You make it fun. Like, if you don't want a perfect student, you want to be able to have fun. If you know you're making this fun, you're
Not so
learning from your
shabby.
mistakes. Yeah, I know, that's amazing. So, flooding, Jory, flooding 101, that just means coloring in the lines that we just made. The first thing that we have to do before we start flooding is thin the royal icing a little bit. So I'm just using a little bit of water. It's like the slightest difference. This is like what I would call Elmer's glue consistency. Put a bag in a cup and then you just pour it right in. It makes your life so much easier. So pick a cookie that's the same color, so one of the light pink
go with
ones.
this one.
Yeah, I snipped the bag a lot thicker than I did whenever we were outlining. Just fill it in.
There's no rhyme or reason to this?
No rhyme or reason. Now take your long skewer and you can spread your icing out to the edges.
So just trying to make it even, basically.
Yeah, try to make it even. To help that process along, you just kind of want to like tap the cookie.
Oh, okay.
So on the parts that were really uneven, I'm just taking some sprinkles, and while the icing is still wet, I'm going ahead to cover it up. Look how cute it is. Look
I'm
at that.
psyched about that.
Are you at a 10 yet?
Not quite, but we're on our way.
Okay,
I cannot
good.
believe that's my cookie.
That is your cookie.
Sprinkles are a girl's best friend.
Yeah, girl. Diamonds, anything that glitters.
So I can add sprinkles all over mine if I want.
Go
All right,
for it,
Here we
yeah.
go. Oh gosh, that's probably too much.
It looks great.
I like it.
I know, yeah.
It's fabulous.
It's fabulous. Jory, I'm going to show you the difference between wet on wet and wet on dry cookie technique.
Okay.
This is an example of wet on dry. I flooded this entire cookie and I let it dry completely for about 30 minutes and then I went behind it with another color.
It's 3D.
It's 3D, exactly. But this is going to be wet on wet, which means that my icing is going to seep down into my cookie. So this heart shape will sink in there. You can let it set and it'll look like it won't be 3D, it'll be all one layer. Or you can get super creative
Oh no.
and you can take a toothpick and you can drag it.
That is so cute and way easier than I thought it'd be.
You know what else you can also do?
What?
Put sprinkles on.
Sprinkles. All right, Ivy, I'm ready for my favorite part. When do we get to actually eat these things?
Oh girl, way ahead of you. Jory, cheers.
Cheers.
You did great.
Thank you. I feel really good about it.
Okay, confidence level, is it at an 8 or?
I think we surpassed it.
Oh my gosh,
I'm feeling
so
good.
excited.
Could be the rosé, but I think we did a pretty good job.
I think you did an amazing job.
And look, we even have a little hey y'all cookie. Bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
All right, Ivy, which one are you going for?
I'm going right here. Hugs and kisses.
That's a good one. I'm gonna go for hey y'all since I think it's my favorite.
All right,
Cheers to Galentines.
Cheers to Galentine's.
Cute and tasty.
Happy Valentine's Day to y'all. I hope whoever you spend your day with that it is as sweet as these cookies. If you liked what you saw today on Hey Y'all, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you're watching on YouTube, tell them what to do, Jory.
Y'all, you gotta click the bell.
That's right. We'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.